You can see me?
Yep.
Okay, hande. Chivaratiza zvisezvi.
I left Zimbabwe as a child, and for over 2 decades it existed for me through stories, through photographs, and through memories that weren't fully mine. In 2026, a series of unexpected invitations brought me home and into a diaspora community I'd never really been part of before. This is Mwana Wevhu. It's stories of the land and the people shaping its future. Along the way, I'll be speaking to the people who know this land best, sharing what I find, learning the culture, the history, and the heart of where I'm from. Because the land has its own stories to teach if we're willing to listen. I'm not documenting this as an expert, I'm learning in real time, right alongside you. This is Mwana Wevhu, stories of the land and stories of the people.
Right. Mr Zinzombe.
Hi Rodney, how are you?
I am good. Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. Rodna this time is not sitting down as you usually see her. I am in Zimbabwe. As you can see from the background, I have been on a mission and on a quest to learn about agriculture. As a Zimbabwean born, living in the diaspora, I came to learn about all things farming and agriculture. And I had to bring on my mentor, who is the very Mr. Zinzombe. So I'm going to ask him to introduce himself so you can see and you can hear what he does and who he is. He has my credentials. And even on, was it Friday? We were at an awards, agriculture, agribusiness awards ceremony, and he won an award, one of many. So thank you for joining. Tell them please who you are.
Thank you, Rodna. You know, it inspires us a lot as young people in Zimbabwe to have people like you who are in the diaspora coming back, trying to understand the agricultural story in Zimbabwe, trying to invest back into your home country, and trying to magnify the Zimbabwean story, especially for young people. My name is Zinzombe Josh. I'm a young farmer here in Zimbabwe. I've got a farm in Shamva National in Central. I'm also the National Youth Coordinator for Zimbabwe Farmers Union. And I've got my own company called Green Farms, which won the award on Friday for being the best in horticulture excellence. So
congratulations, Tanaka, and the gold winner, CEO of Green Farms Organics, Joshua Zinzombe. Let's give him a big round of applause.
So, you know, with people like you, we are inspired, and we will continue fighting and pushing so that the world knows that we are there in the agricultural space. Thank you.
And I was at the awards. I was shocked to see how big the agriculture, agribusiness space is.
Yes.
I just thought but it's a big industry.
Yes, you know what, Rodna? A lot of people think agriculture is all about tilling the land and planting, but agriculture have got a lot of value chains. You can participate in other value chains which are besides, because you know, before we till the land, we need to look. There are people who look for the seeds for you, for farmers. There are people who produce services like insurance. There are people who studied, scientists like crop scientists, who are always busy in the lab looking for best varieties. You know, we've got issues to do with climate change these days, and there are people who are researching how best can you get better varieties which might yield better in these difficult times where we've got climate change. There are also buyers, there are also fertilizer manufacturers, there are also pesticide manufacturers, there are also researchers, you know, there are also people like you who are sharing the good story of Zimbabwe. You know, Africa have got close to 400 million youths who are in the agricultural space, and the story is so big. So we need everyone. So, you know, that function was an eye-opener to everyone, that agriculture is not just about tilling land, but there's a lot which is done before people get to the field, which you call pre-production. And then there's production, then there's post-production after things which are sold. There are a lot of things which are done as well, like value addition. You know, for example, if you look at your crisps, your French fries, or your chips or whatever, there are people who buy from farmers and then they go and process and then resell. So a lot of things are done before farming or before production or primary production, which is like what is on our background, and then after. Yes.
Okay, see, it's a lot. It's
a lot, yeah.
Saka, right. For me and many other maybe people in the diaspora who want to come, who want to get into farming, who don't know anything, where do we start? What's the starting point? What do we need to know? Oh, wow. Please tell us. Teach us. Teach us. Teach us. Teach us.
You know what, Rodney? Africa have got the biggest lakes with fresh water.
Okay.
Yes. What do I mean by that? For you to grow anything, you need water first. You can't just go to a desert and start saying I want to grow crops or I want to rear animals. There's no water in most deserts. So Africa, I tell you one thing which I'm confident about. Africa have got the best fresh water. Have got the best soils. And it's an untamed territory. More of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe have got a lot of... Zimbabwe have got... All our water is fresh water. Unlike other countries which do not have fresh water, maybe their water is from the sea, they need to convert it so that you can use it to irrigate. Zimbabwe also have got a lot of good soils. Also, even in terms of...
Speaking of soil, I was learning about soil. We went to Chegutu.
Yes.
I was learning black soil, red soil,
Yes.
the different types of soil, and
Yes.
how it absorbs water. And
Yes. Soil is very, very important, because we say a teaspoon contains millions of microorganisms. So everything starts in the soil. So the advantage of us here in Zimbabwe, all of our soil, you can grow something. That's the advantage. Then in terms of climate, that is why you realize that we're colonized by the British. They wouldn't come here if our climate was bad. We've got the best climate. You can grow crops, unlike in Europe, where maybe during winter you don't do anything.
It's cold. When it's
but
cold,
right now we are in our winter, remember. Rodney?
And still you can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we plant our wheat. So there's no time where you can say, I can't do this. Yes. Especially here in Zimbabwe. So that is one thing. Today I was reading the Sunday Mail, and like what I was discussing with you last time, that we now have a lot of markets. For example, Europe, we have got China opened a market whereby we are not paying any tariffs to export. Yes, because African food, especially Zimbabwean food, from our tobacco, is the best in the world. Blueberries. Every country wants a piece of Zimbabwean blueberry. Why? It's because our soil is good, our water is good, our climate is good. So whatever we produce is sought after in each and every country around the world.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So, you know, I can tell people why in the diaspora that, you know, Zimbabwe have got a lot of opportunities. And besides, we are using US dollars. So why should you worry? The money is there.
Kamarapa. Okay. A question on the money. Saka,
Yes.
can you make money from farming, from agriculture? And the reason I ask is, I think there are sometimes misconceptions. Kuti, farming is for poor people. Farming is for warungu chete.
Yes.
Can you really make money from farming?
From farming. I think statistics they can say on their own. If you look at in Zimbabwe, 70% of people are employed in the agriculture sector. So if agriculture didn't have money, why would 70 people be employed in the agriculture sector? You can go and check those statistics. That's number one. Number two, I'm going to repeat this. Why would people travel all the way from the UK during colonial period to come here and start agriculture if it was not paying, you know? And agriculture, of course, after mining, agriculture is the second in terms of our GDP in the country. So of course, the challenges are when you're starting. The investments are a bit high, and banks are not giving quite friendly loans for starters. But as long as you start, there are a lot of opportunity, because like what I said, the good part of agriculture, unlike other sectors, the value chains are too many across the board. You can offer services, you can grow, you can participate in because we call them value chains. Along the value chains, maybe hundreds of them, you can get just one. So, but my final words is if people can eat in the morning, people want to eat in the morning, afternoon, and evening.
And in between.
Yes, and in between. So you can't tell me that you can't make money, because, I mean, unlike other, maybe, let's say, what industry? Maybe of making tires, people can choose not to buy tires. But eating, food, people need to eat in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, or even in between. So you won't go wrong.
All day, every day. All day, every day.
Yes, all day, every day. And like what I was saying before, our tobacco is the most sought after tobacco in terms of flavor around the world. Our blueberries are sought after. Zimbabwe used to be even the breadbasket of Africa. So
we're bringing it back.
We are bringing it back. And look at statistics right now. Zimbabwe is going up and up and up. So all those factors, that we've got water, we've got good land, we've got good climate.
And the US
There's
dollar.
no reason in the US dollar on
US
top
dollar.
is the cherry. So you cannot say you can't make money. You
make money.
Yeah, you make money. Lots of it.
You've heard it from the man himself that there's money in Africa,
Yes.
there's money in Zimbabwe, and there's money in agriculture. And stay tuned on this space, because we're going to be, so he's going to be teaching me and showing me, and we're going to be doing some projects and some work, which is very exciting.
Plus also, Rodney, if you were one of our presenters at the awards,
yes,
you realize you saw all those people. Do you think those people are not making a living?
They look like they are making.
Yes, none of them looked
no
down.
None.
Yes,
zero.
so that means the space is a very, very thriving space. Yes.
So is there space for us?
Of course, there's a huge space for young people. If you realized it. A long time ago, agriculture was regarded.
You've been saying it for 2 years. You've been telling me this. You've been telling me for 2 years.
All organizations I know, I've told you before, they know that if you raise a woman, if you support a woman, you've supported a village. So there's a big space for young women, because they are the missing link these days. So there's a big space for young women, especially youth. Yes, there's I know a lot of organizations who want to support young women, especially youth, around the agricultural space, because long time ago it used to be regarded as a profession for old men, but now things have since changed.
We're flipping it around.
Yes,
we're changing it.
So it's you who are supposed to push that narrative that young women can, and I can see what you're doing here. It shows that young women can, and they will change the trajectory and make it interesting. Yes.
And this is part of the reason why I said, can you come? And I want to document, because I'm learning, and once I'm learning, I want to bring other young people, other young women, other people to learn just like I'm learning. So for those people who are saying, Mr Zinzombe, how do I reach out to him? How do I work with him? Do you work with people? Yes. Do you consult people? Can people reach out to you? But they can't take my space. They can't take my sport.
Obviously, you'll be number one.
Exactly. But can they work with you?
Okay, I was saying for the past 16 years, we have been doing training and extension to farmers. We mentor farmers. We encourage farmers around Zimbabwe and Africa as well. So my phone number is 077
077
33
33
999
999
38.
38.
Yes.
So call it food.
077 33 999 38. It's on WhatsApp and the call. Yes.
And if you reach out to him, please tell him you were referred by Rodna so that he knows.
Yes.
There are people that are watching.
Yes. There are a lot of opportunities. In fact, the government have put a space for young farmers. There's actually at the Ministry of Agriculture a desk called the Youth Desk for young farmers. So we work with it closely, and I'm also the youth coordinator for Zimbabwe Farmers Union. So I work with young people every day, every time and again, to support them, to encourage them, because young people are the future. In fact, they are the now.
They are the now.
Yes, and we have since refused that notion that let's bring young people to the table. We are saying young people are at the table because they are the now. Yes, so they are the ones who drives the future economy, even the now economy. So definitely we need to support each other as young people, especially young women.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the next video, we're going to be going out there interviewing the people who are doing
especially
really
young
great
farmers
things.
who are doing great things. I've got a lot, a bag full of young farmers which you can interview and they can give you an appreciation of what they are doing. Young people are so inquisitive and they are full of creative. They've got a lot of knowledge. They're experimental. They're not afraid to experiment. They are not afraid to research, and with technology and artificial intelligence right now, young people are changing the future of agriculture and the face of, I think you saw it. They're changing the face of agriculture. It's now something which is interesting, sexy, and fun and everything. It's no longer that boring.
Before it used to
whereby you see people with looking very tired. No. Imagine people like you, if they can participate in
background,
it brings back every young people even out there would want to join.
But Mr. Zinzombe, Saka, do I have to get rid of my nails?
No.
I can still keep my nails.
We are no longer at that agriculture of 1972.
Okay, so I can still keep
1960. We are now doing what is called precision farming. You don't need to have your hands. Yes.
Okay.
No. Your nails, they are good as they are.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below, and we will get through the comments. Might even be another video on it. So whatever you want to know, put them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.